Nog steeds MMANTEN TAKI op deze mooie maandagochtend van 16 oktober. We gaan verder met Kendrick Cairo en de voorzitter van de Royal Chief Association of Ghana. De heer Kendrick Cairo is Chamba ambassadeur en de heer Oka
Okatache.
Okatache hij is de Royal Chief. Amana Amoro Bigi Wan voor den Kono.
Nee, hij is de voorzitter van de stichting.
Oh, de voorzitter van de stichting. Goed zo. Good morning, Royal Chief.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah, you are for the second time in Suriname.
The first time.
The first time.
The first
the
time.
second time.
Ja, de andere was is de Chamba koning.
Oh, de Chamba
Maar
koning.
deze is Nana Okatache. Hij is de voorzitter van de Royal Chief Association of Ghana.
Oké.
Hij is ook erbij gekomen.
Your experience Maroon Day on 10 October. How do you look back to this day?
Thank you so much, and I greet the good people of Suriname. I love them, and I love the unity here in Suriname. That is what I can say. My name is Bafo Katechie Nana Enim the First.
First.
I am the Sanahine of Eti, New Tafo Achim Ebuakwa in the eastern region of Ghana.
Eastern. Okay.
I am also the president of the Royal Chiefs Association of Ghana. Now, let me explain here. We have the overlords, then we have the other chiefs, which is the sub-chiefs, which is the divisional chiefs, which is the other chiefs. We have all come together to form what we call the Royal Chiefs Association of Ghana. And I happen to be the president of that association. This is our mandate and our core subject. We decided to do that to promote cultural and traditional values.
Yes.
We also look at exchange program with other countries like the good people of Suriname, so we can do an exchange programs. See what your cultures are, bring you to Ghana to sample our culture. We come here also to sample your culture, because at the end of the day, we are all one. Again, we're also looking at a situation where we can say chiefs are not adult worshippers, because people have the notion that when you're a chief, it means you worship adult, which is not the best.
Okay.
We're also looking at a situation where we can let the youth of today understand the heritage of culture or cultural heritage. So this is the reason why we formed this association in Ghana, to support, run the chieftaincy institution so that we can make it very vibrant, the discipline and everything can work together.
Yes.
Now, like
The message is clear, but let me go to the ambassador, so I came back to you. Mr. Ambassador, welcome in our morning show.
Thank you
But
very
we're gonna
much.
continue
Hartelijk dank.
this conversation in our own language,
Yeah.
so the local community can understand what we
No
are
problem.
saying.
Thank you very
this
much. I
morning.
greet you this morning en ik groet ook de luisteraars en kijkers.
Ja, de chief heeft het zo een beetje uitgelegd waarom hij in Suriname is. Het is om die cultuur en onze gewoonte om die ontwikkeling te brengen.
Jawel.
En ook om die diaspora van Afrika en Suriname in feite meer body te geven. Ja toch? Maar in ons voorgesprek heeft u aangegeven, ze zijn ook businessmensen.
Jawel.
En vooral op dat stuk
Jawel.
willen ze zich ook in feite beter ontwikkelen in ons land, zodat de handel tussen beide landen bevorderd kan worden. Wat is in deze korte tijd gedaan voor wat betreft specifiek business?
Om te zeggen dat first of all, de chiefs uit Ghana, die zijn overwegend zakenlieden. Deze meneer bijvoorbeeld zit in de hotelbusiness, in transport en hij zit ook in toerisme.
Ja.
We hebben intussen 2 business meetings gehad. Eentje met de moslimvereniging of een groep moslimheren, black moslims in Pontbuiten. En ook met de Marons, een deel van de Marons, dat zijn jongelingen en ook enkele van de gezagdragers. Daar hebben we gesprekken mee gevoerd. En dus dat is het een beetje, om aan te geven waar kunnen we met elkaar samenwerken. Op het gebied van bijvoorbeeld de productie van kwak. Wij maken kwak hier, produceren kwak hier met de hand. Maar deze mannen zijn van plan, of kijken naar de mogelijkheid hoe dat machinaal gedaan kan worden. Omdat dat in Ghana al machinaal gebeurt. Ook gebeurt het met de hand. Maar in Suriname kijkt men uit naar mogelijkheden om een beetje groot ook dat te doen. En mogelijkheden voor export richting Ghana. Als we weten, Ghana telt ongeveer 34 miljoen mensen. There is a market.
There's a market. Chief, why is that interest of the diaspora grow, especially for Suriname?
One, I came here by invitation from Her Excellency Fidelia Grand Gallon,
Yes,
who
ambassador.
is in my country
Yeah.
as an ambassador. She's doing well in Ghana, and she has a group of people gathered together, chiefs, businessmen, musicians, actors and actresses. She has all of them, and I happen to be the chairperson. She invited me to this place to witness the Maroons Day celebration. I got here, and the vice president also gave me a support. And I must say that he's also a very nice man, indicating that the good people of Suriname are very good in terms of hospitality.
Yes.
And I will send this message down to Ghana to tell everybody that Suriname is a place to visit. Now, having said that, I am the immediate past president of the Ghana Tourism Federation, and I have served on so many committees and boards in Ghana. You can Google and find out. Now, I'm a businessman as well. I have my car rentals.
Yeah.
I have my tours. I'm a board chairman board member for the Rare Star Television in Ghana. I'm a board member for so many. If I have to mention, you'll be amazed.
Yeah.
But I always like to leave a low profile, and I'm not a politician. I'm a chief, because in my country, chiefs, we don't do politics. So we are always neutral.
Yeah.
Now, I came here purposely for so many reasons. One, to look at the agriculture sector.
Yes.
Two, to look at the tourism sector. And three, to look at education. Now, let me pick them one after the other. But then I will pick tourism first, because that is my area of professionalism.
Yeah.
Now, when I came here, I realized that tourism could grow and bring a lot of money to this country if we all put heads together. Because you have the resources. You have what it takes to sell tourism to the outside world. But then you also need your ancestral brothers and sisters home to come and put heads together so we can fight the common goal by promoting tourism.
Okay.
Tourism is about packaging. How do you package your product? Now, you have a lot of rivers here. I could see them. Where you can put up something at the river bank, people can come, travel from one end to the other, go and have fun, entertainment, hotels, and they'll pay more to come.
Yeah.
Now, tourism is the gateway to the whole world economy. Now, when you come to Ghana, we have promoted tourism in such a way that even I could remember my former president, Lawrence, came here.
Yeah.
Came here when we started the year of return and spoke very well about tourism and said, every diaspora, this is your home, come to your home. They came in December in their numbers. 2019, it was terrible, the year of return. His Excellency Akufo-Addo also did that. And 2019, it was terrible, amazing. Why can't Suriname also do the same? And said, all over the world, we are your brothers and sisters. Why can't you also come to Suriname? And do you know what happens? If people have to come to Suriname, indirectly, they contribute to the growth of the Suriname economy. Because one, the plane that they will take, if the plane lands here in Suriname, the plane is going to pay landing fee and that sort of thing. So indirect tax goes to government.
Okay.
Again, if the person comes here and he sleeps in the hotel, He pays money to the hotel. Indirectly, the government takes that from the hotel. If he takes a car, the same thing, he pays something to the car. And then if he eats, even food, he has to pay. So indirectly, if the person brings $1,000, out of it, 40% can go to government indirectly tax.
Okay, but what challenge do we face in trading between Suriname and Ghana?
I'll come there. I'll come there. So if we are able to do this, we will be able to bring Suriname to that level. Now, the challenges here is that you don't have direct flight from Suriname to Ghana or to many parts of Africa.
Okay.
Me coming here, I went through, Amsterdam. Flying from Ghana to Amsterdam was 6.5 hours. From Amsterdam to here is 8.5 hours. So look at the margin. Meanwhile, if we have a direct flight from Suriname to Ghana, I'm sure it will be about 6.5 hours to Ghana. So we need to look first what we call the PPP, public-private partnership. So what the government can do is that he will look at the stakeholders, call for a meeting. That is what we call stakeholders consultative meeting. So you bring all the stakeholders, that is the private sector, those you think yes can help. Then they sit down with the government and then look at a strategy that they can use, because one, government cannot do it alone without the private sector. Sure. And two, the private sector cannot do it alone without the government.
Sure.
So you need each and every one to come on board. So we look at it and say, look, you, the private sector, we need an aircraft. Who can help? You might not know who is there to help. Okay? Then the government will say, okay, then I will also go and negotiate with Ghana government so that we can get a landing permit for them, or we can also give them landing permit. Then we look at how best we can strategize. And strategy, you have 2-3 strategies. One is A. A, normally we call it A because when you try that one and it doesn't work, you fall on the B. Yeah. If the B, that is the B, is the backup. If the B doesn't work, then you fall on the C. But it's not good to fall on the C. You always have to look at the A and B. So to make it work, it's a matter of calling all the private sector. Both, when I say private sector, those in the aviation sector, the tourism sector, the hoteliers, the car rentals, the expertise, the consultants, you put them down. Sit down with them.
Okay. Meneer Cairo, dat plan wat de chief heeft uitgestippeld, of zijn zienswijze, is veelbelovend. Jawel. Er zijn uitdagingen, geen rechtstreekse vluchten van Suriname naar Ghana. Jawel. Hoe gaan we deze uitdagingen aanvechten en tegengaan?
Nou, daarop zou ik geen antwoord kunnen geven, omdat ik niet in die positie ben om daar iets aan te doen. Het is wel lobbyen, het is wel vragen. Kijk, bij de fact-finding mission uit Ghana zijn we geweest naar de toenmalige minister van TCT. Daar zijn er gesprekken mee gevoerd. Ik heb begrepen dat er ook al vergaande gesprekken zijn tussen de twee overheden, Suriname en Ghana. Maar er moet iets gebeuren en dat gebeurt op het politiek vlak. Ja. Daar hebben wij geen invloed op. Maar zolang wij daar geen verandering in hebben, proberen we het zo goed als mogelijk te doen. En dat is, ook al moeten ze 6 tot 7 uur reizen of 13 uur reizen, we doen het. En ze kunnen niet in grote getallen hier naartoe komen, maar de weinigen die kunnen komen, die brengen we in samenwerking met de ambassade in Ghana, mevrouw Fidelia Grand Galon, want ik moet haar echt extra bedanken voor de moeite en het contact dat ze heeft gelegd. En dus zo zijn we in contact gekomen met de koning. Maar wat er gebeuren moet is dat we sowieso de overheid nodig gaan hebben. Maar de mensen in de posities moeten begrijpen waar het om gaat. En het lijkt erop alsof dat nog niet zo goed doordringt. Ja. Dat we met Ghana een heel goede samenwerking kunnen hebben. En vooral de expertise zit daar. Er zijn ook heel hoog opgeleide mensen daar die zeg maar, daar geen employ hebben. Daar moeten we ook naar kunnen kijken en kijken hoe we ze hier misschien kunnen inzetten, waarbij ze kunnen helpen. Dus dat is het zo'n beetje op het gebied van agricultuur bijvoorbeeld. Zijn er studies daar gedaan met bijvoorbeeld op cassave, die groeit in tropische gebieden, die je voor verschillende doeleinden kan gebruiken. Bijvoorbeeld voor het produceren van meel, andere speciaal voor kwak. Maar dus dat het speciaal in een laboratorium gekweekt is, zodanig dat hij gebruikt kan worden voor verschillende doeleinden. Ja. Dus dat zijn dingen die we kunnen gebruiken hier.
Er worden vooral nog alleen maar gesprekken gevoerd met de vicepresident, u corrigeert me. Wanneer komt er een officiële bezoek aan het hoogste, of de hoogste man in het land?
Ik denk dat, niet ik denk, ik weet zeker. Die uitnodiging zal moeten komen vanuit de leiding, de uitnodiging naar de Ghanese. Dus op dat niveau, dan komen ze er wel. Maar nu is het meer dat er gewoon, de organisatie, het is de Stichting Handelsontwikkeling Suriname, in samenwerking met Maron Vrouwennetwerk en de ambassade in Ghana, hebben we uitgenodigd en ze zijn er.
Yes. I'm gonna close with you, Chief. What can we expect in the near future? How will we give shape to these trade ideas?
Good. Before I even say that, let me also say that we can still have Ghana Suriname Chamber of Commerce.
Okay.
So it means you have Ghanaians, then you have Suriname. And then all the chambers should be recognized by all the various governments. So it means if you have Ghana Suriname Chamber of Commerce, it should be recognized by Ghana government. If you have Ghana Suriname Chamber of Commerce here, it should be also recognized by the government of Suriname, so that at least they can look at the barriers and then work it out and then give governments feedback. So these are some of the things. One, like you rightly said, the future is bright between Ghana and Suriname because we are all from the same ancestral home. It's just because we are here and we are there doesn't mean we are different. We are different. We are same blood. It is an ancestral heritage that we need to sell. One, let us look at the visa regime, which of course, Ghana, we need to make sure that anybody from Suriname coming can have visa on arrival on a smooth and so that you can enter Ghana and come to Ghana at any time to do business. The same thing we can also have here to do that kind of business because that is very key because without that, you can go. Two, we need to set our priorities right. What are we looking at? We are looking at education. What can Ghana bring in terms of education? Expertise. Let's say at Ghana universities, we can set up schools here. Some of our lecturers can come and support Suriname in terms of education. Then we move on to tourism. What can we do? We need experts from Suriname and Ghana to come in and support because seriously, you have the vast land, you have the resources. Agriculture, we need experts from Ghana to come and support. Suriname also need to come together and give us what they think we can do to support them because it's a win-win situation. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this is that we are brothers and sisters. We are not friends because this is our ancestral home. And every Ghanaian knows that this is our ancestral home. Again, you have chiefs here. Chiefs are leaders of communities. They are leaders of communities. So chiefs should look at developmental projects for their various community. And they can do that with their people. Because in my country, when you come to my hometown, I have people who are in government from my hometown who are somewhere. So if I want some development, I will just call them, come, let's put heads together, and let's see how best we can develop our place. And they should be able to identify the kind of projects they want for, because every community has different types of development. Because maybe it could be my area, I need schools. Maybe another area, they need roads. Maybe another, so we should be able to identify what we need, and we should be able to use the chiefs, the traditional chiefs, to sit down with them and decide. I think when we do that, Ghana Suriname will be the best two parties.
Thank you for this explanation. Ambassador, you also thank you for the explanation.
Thank you very
and
much.
Success with,
Ja, bedankt voor de gelegenheid geboden.
But if somebody wants business, I'm there. Let's sit down and talk. I'll work out it and then we move. Because we need to look at agriculture, we need to look at education, and we need to look at tourism.
Yes.
I'm expert there, so we can work together.
Dan is dit duidelijk, achieve de ja voor de business, toerisme, agriculture, nanga education, dus onderwijs.